Donald Trump is ducking for cover as a fellow Republican just made a major revelation about Jeffrey Epstein's client list and Trump's personal ties to it. You know, I thought that Chris Christie quip referring to Trump as Donald Duck was kind of lame at the time, but maybe the man was onto something. I'm David Reddish. Welcome back to Occupy Democrats. They said it would go away, and it hasn't. The mystery of Jeffrey Epstein, his disappearing prison footage, his client list, and all the dirty secrets contained in the Department of Justice files on his case continue to dominate headlines this week as Congress returns from recess. Yesterday, of course, saw a major demonstration outside the Capitol building staged by Epstein's survivors before they testified before the House Oversight Committee. That rally outside the Capitol was actually a bipartisan effort between Democrat Ro Khanna and Republican Thomas Massie. Check it out in case you missed it.
From what I understand, thousands of pages of documents have been given, but it's really a Democrat hoax because they're trying to get people to talk about something that's totally irrelevant to the success that we've had as a nation since I've been president.
That's not a hoax. That's something that needs to be investigated, and everyone should be pounding the table on this. This one isn't hard and it's not complicated. And it's why Republican Congressman Thomas Massie is leading the revolt on this against Trump. As we speak, rallying Republicans to break with Trump and support Massie's movement to force a vote that would allow for releasing every single Epstein document that exists.
I care most about the policy here, not the politics of it. But politically, it's really bad for Republicans. They should just have this vote and put it behind them. 80% of Republicans, it's not just independents and Democrats who want these files released. 80% of Republicans support releasing these files. So they're at odds with our base right now, and particularly the MAGA base.
If Massie can get 2 more Republicans to join him, he can force the vote on his bill. It is a vote that Trump right now is scrambling to kill. The White House today actually calling Massie's measure, quote, a very hostile act to this administration. Unclear why they would want to make keeping secrets on Epstein being for their administration, but there you have it. And while Trump sees the Epstein survivors, today had a message for the president, who continues to call what happened to them a hoax.
Oh, and we're just getting started here, folks. Stay with me. In a time of total spineless fealty toward Trump by the Republican Party, seeing Congressman Massie speak up so loud and clear on behalf of Epstein's victims, not to mention Americans who still care about transparency and justice for victims of sexual predators, is so refreshing. Not to mention, it's also refreshing to see a true bipartisan effort on something. At a time when Donald Trump loves to politicize everything from economic policy to the friggin' Cracker Barrel logo, it's good to know some people can still find common ground. And this common ground has Trump in hiding. After attacking Massie and the Epstein survivor rally yesterday, Trump has fallen curiously silent today. Could that have something to do with this recent revelation by Thomas Massie that an Epstein client also happens to be a major donor to Donald Trump and House Speaker Mike Johnson?
Well, let me give you the name of one of the billionaires who's running $2 million of ads in my district since I started this effort. His name is John Paulson. He's a hedge fund manager and a major donor to the Republican Party, a major donor to the Speaker of the House, a major donor to the president's campaign, and he's in Epstein's black book. Now, that's public. But that's indicative of the types of people who may be implicated or just embarrassed by a complete release of these files.
John Paulson, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get a shot of him? So, to reiterate, Paulson is a hedge fund manager and a member of the financial sector with his lips hermetically sealed to Donald Trump's nether regions. He rose to fame during the subprime mortgage crisis in 2007 when he invested in credit default swaps, in effect betting against the housing market. He made a fortune close to $5 billion as a result. He is also a longtime Republican donor and was one of the first to support Donald Trump in his 2016 election bid. The pair have been close ever since. Oh, and maybe it's also worth mentioning that Paulson has accused the Manhattan Spence School, which is an all-girls private institution, of anti-white indoctrination. His wife of 21 years, Jenny, filed for divorce in 2021 and sued him for a cool $1 billion. He's since found romance again with a young dietitian. Not at all the kind of guy to hobnob with Jeffrey Epstein, right? I have a feeling this isn't the last time Mr. Paulson's name will come up in connection with Trump and Epstein. I wonder how that will affect his engagement. We'll keep you informed as the names of more Epstein clients come to light and as the pressure ramps up for full disclosure of the Epstein files.